Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and you clicked on this because you want to know how to use the things that everyone has probably been using against you. And I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. It includes everything you could need to know. There's a couple additional settings that I'll show you as well, but this is literally how to use the official settings that are already inside of Ark in order to highlight enemy players and tames. It's really stupid. Now, there's only two things you have to do, and it's in your tab console, and this does work on any official server you can do this on. By the way, I've gone onto official networks just to test it, and it works just fine. I'm going to show you using these wild tames down here beneath me. But before I do, if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and also let me know. I agree. I think this is stupid. I want to mention that ahead of time. I think this is really stupid that this is a thing, but I think that more people need to know about it. So either one, wildcard takes care of it, or two, that everyone has an equal advantage. Okay, that's the reason I'm showing you this. And the last thing, if you don't mind, sub to the channel. I'm starting to get close to 100K, and that's been my goal all along. So all you have to do, two commands, right? Those commands are your material quality level and your grass enable 0 command. Now, 1 is full, 0 is turned off, right? So we're going to go ahead and turn grass off, and we're going to turn quality level to 0. Now, what you're going to notice is immediately the grass takes a little bit to go away, but everything turned to like a grayscale inside of Ark. And you're noticing all that grass, if you're watching my screen, is all going away, right? You can see it. Basically what this does is you can see that Lystra over there get immediately highlighted, and same thing with the dodo. I would not have known either of those two things are there because it doesn't change the creature or player scale or color. It immediately turns off grayscale for everything. You can even go so far as a few other things, but turning these two settings on essentially is going to give you insane FPS boost, by the way, but it's also going to literally highlight enemy players and every tame from any distance. So you can see there's the Bronto down there, right? I'm just going to go and fly in the sky so you can see how broken this really is. If you're flying through the sky, I'm literally able to see through things in order to, yeah, you can see all those tames. I would not have noticed any of these down here, right? Like I can see the dodos and the compies on the ground from way high up in the sky. Now, you can do this on any official server, and you can use it to find dinosaurs. You can use it to play PvP. You can use it to do whatever you need to do. It shouldn't be a thing, but there are also some other settings that you can use, by the way, in order to change a few things. I'll show you those. I've got another video with those in it. But another really crazy thing is this highlights metal. I want you to show that, right? This literally highlights metal. It gives you a whole bunch of functionality for things that it should not give you the option to do. Like taking this down to 0 literally means that metal runs are guaranteed. You know exactly where the metal is, which is kind of crazy in my personal opinion. You can go to the top of this and you can see all resources that are basically highlighted for you, right? Like, look at that. Yeah, I'll show another video because that wasn't the point of this video, but I mean, you see what I'm doing, right? Now, you can also do a few other commands. If you're on an unofficial network, you can do it so you can essentially the foliage interaction and turn off the instance foliage to make you have infinite range. Yep, there you go. Look at that. I can literally highlight everything. We'll turn that back on so you can see the difference. If you want to change your volumetric fog to 0 and shadow quality to 0, that'll also increase some settings. But that right there, literally this command that I showed you will literally give you the ability to highlight everything that's important inside of Ark. So it shouldn't be a thing. Again, this is personal opinion. I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here, and I'm sorry for that, but it should not be a thing that you can use your in-game tab console commands in order to do this. Now, people's argument is I worked like that in the last game. You're right, but that shouldn't even be an option. Like these things shouldn't be capabilities that people have access to. It should be totally either a bannable offense or it should be something that is at least blocked out so people don't have the option to do this. I get that sometimes it's released in order to make sure people can play the game, but nobody, I promise you, no one wants to play the game looking like this unless it's for a PvP purpose. So that's my thought on that. Make sure you leave a comment below. Tell me what you think if you're using these kinds of settings. I know these are being used on official. I've seen people use them. It's kind of bonkers to me that this is a thing, but it is what it is. So anyways, that's kind of how you cheat inside of Ark. So, yep. Teach. Wow.